A little explanation. I'll say John is on. How are you, John? Okay. Make sure I don't screw this up.
Now back to Danny.
I just sit around and judge people and watch people.
And Country Corey.
I didn't think this was going to be south of the border to the taco stand fun.
On 98.1 The Max.
We got a new little game we like to play. It's called Lie Like a Guy and Whine Like a Woman.
We're going to start with Whine Like a Woman. John is on. It's basically, we'll give you a scenario, and then you have to act out the opposite gender's, reaction to it.
Yeah.
Okay. John, how are you, buddy?
Doing good.
All right. I'm going to give you a scenario. And when I stop, you have to whine like a woman, okay?
Perfect. I've been married 17 years. I think I can do this.
Your scenario is your husband leaves a Snicker bar in his pants pocket. You find it after it ruins a whole load of laundry. Now whine like a woman.
Okay. Let's see here. Hey, sweetie, can you follow me in here for a second? Into the washroom? Yeah, take a look in the wash machine. Yep. That's chocolate. No, it ain't doo-doo. I thought it was doo-doo at first. That's chocolate. Someone left a Snickers bar in their pocket. No, it wasn't me. You left a Snickers bar in your pocket. Oh, no, I don't check pockets. You check your pockets. I check my pockets, okay? Now, here's what we're going to do. You are going to call the repairman. I don't care you got to go to work. You're going to call the repairman right now, okay? You're going to replace my favorite blouse, the one with chocolate and nougat on it now, okay? And the burnt peanuts on the collar. You're going to replace my favorite blouse. And if the repairman can't fix the dryer, you're going to buy me, the washer. I'm sorry, I'm so upset. You're going to buy me a brand new washer, okay? And you know what? You could stand to lay off of the Snickers, chubby, okay? All right, I'm done with you. You have a nice day. You can go now.
That was great, John.
Well done.
I told you, I've been married 17 years. I've heard it all.
Fantastic.
All right. Thank you, brother.
Great. All right, now let's give the ladies a shot at it. It's Lie Like a Guy. Christy, here is your scenario.
You decide to surprise your husband by flying out to his business meeting to spend some time with him. When you get to his hotel room, a female coworker of his answers the door wearing nothing but the shirt you gave him last Christmas. Now lie like a guy.
Do it.
Oh my gosh, you're never going to guess what happened. I'm so excited to see you. She stepped outside this morning to get her paper wearing a towel and got locked out of her hotel room, had to come up here. So I gave her that shirt because I always wear it when I'm out of town because it makes me think of you. And it was laying there. So I gave her the shirt to put on. I was just about to go downstairs and get her key for her. Oh my gosh, walk with me. I'm so excited to see you.
Look at you. Wow, that was solid.
Whoa.
I think I'm buying it. I'm buying it.
I'm buying it. So that was good.
I didn't even have to gaslight you.
Didn't even have to gaslight you. Christy was solid. I didn't think there was any way to get out of that.
I never saw that coming. That was just perfect.
So the next time that happens, I know how to get out of it.
Come on, walk with me. Let's go get that key. Now what happens when you know there's no key? Uh-oh.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Don't walk with me.
Replacement key not available.
Lie like a guy, whine like a woman. If you'd like to play 535-9898, give us a call.
All right. That works. If you're part of our community. I do this every day.
Oh, roll that up.
I stand here and fidget with it every day. Every day.
Every day. No one wants to play it.
No, nobody's calling. It was funny though.
Mm-hmm.
I bet it was fun to listen to.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna call that a best of.
Mm-hmm. There was something earlier that was really good. One-liners.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
Bertie Madoff died.
No way.
Yep, died in prison.
Holy moly.
I just got the breaking news on the topic pulse.
Well, there. Oh, yeah. Okay. Do you want me to do this, girl?
Only if I can watch. Sorry. Yeah, I think that'd be funny. I mean, if you've got, I mean, if it don't feel right, then no, we don't have to do that. But
I'm trying just to wrap my head around. I feel a little nervous about like trying to be funny.
should just, we should. I wish I had that audio. Will you accept a collect call from? And I'll be like, yeah, sure. I'm just calling. I want you to come get me out of jail. Where did this happen? Oh, in New Orleans. New Orleans. Oh. If you don't want to do that on this story, we can just do the story. You know what I mean?
Hello?
Hello, this is a collect call from the Broward County Jail for inmate Jakari Lucas. Say yes to accept this call.
Yes?
You can use the text to speech
Yep.
and write this is a collect call from.
This is a collect call from.
No, that doesn't sound anything like that. Are you working on the same thing?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
This is a collect call from the county jail from Kellen Spadoni. Do you accept the charges?
This is a collect call from the county jail from Kellen Spadoni. Do you accept the charges?
Yes. I like that one.
This is a collect call from the county jail from Kellen Spadoni. Do you accept the charges?
Take out the name and just say this is a collect call from county jail. Do you accept the charges? I am impressed in how they pronounce the name Spadoni.
This is a collect call from the county jail. Do you accept the charges?
Do you like the one before that better?
I like the last one better.
Let's try Laura real quick.
This is a collect call from the county jail.
Nope.
Ooh.
Do you accept the charges?
Yeah, the last one.
This one?
This is a collect call from the county jail.
Yeah.
Do you accept the charges?
I
We
can't.
were forgetting to put the text messages on that.
I can't decide the accent I'm using. Cajun accent? I'm from. Just kidding.
I guarantee. I was almost French with a little redneck in there. He'll be like Zatarans. Ha ha, New Orleans. Did you ever see Rob Riggle doing the New Orleans guy? When he was on the Fox football pregame, and he always did this Saints call-in show, and he was this New Orleans swamp guy. He was hysterical. I love Rob Riggle. I'd be his boyfriend. Remember that time we met Ashley Simpson?
we were together on that. There's Mud Island, wasn't it?
Yep.
And her sister she had just SNL, right? Or was it after?
Oh, I think that's SNL. That was after, I think. With the whole Scooby stupid dance thing. Yeah, that was right after. Wow.
What now?
Ashley and Jessica's mom's a hottie. I had no idea. It's Wiener Wednesday, and I feel like a winner. Winner.
Starving.
Chicken dinner. Winner, winner, wiener dinner. How come there's no word like diener? Like you got winner and wiener, but you got dinner, but no diener.
I don't know. I hate the word supper.
Why?
I hate it. I don't know.
Get your sister and come down to supper. Danny Bruns, grab your brother and come to supper.
Mm-mm.
Tell your brother supper's ready. We don't ever say supper. We always say dinner.
Yeah, us too. I don't know.
I'm breakfast, lunch, dinner, not breakfast, dinner, supper. But see, in olden times, they'd cook the big meal at noon.
Okay, Macy.
You'd come in from the field at like noon and eat a big lunch. And then whatever was left, they say leftovers for dinner. A supper.
Oh, I didn't realize that. I didn't know that's how it all went down.
That's how it went down in olden times. That story's been passed down for generations in my family. Just like this bow tie. And my college shirt. What are you doing? You're always doing stuff.
I know. Well, unfortunately, have to have everything done to leave. And then poor Christy missed it, so I'm emailing it to her.
Oh, Bender did not, I don't believe. He sent me a very complimentary text message.
Oh, he did?
He said, y'all are playing some damn good music, bruh. Bender's loving it. I got to stop talking like that or I'll do it all damn day. Yeah, y'all are playing some damn good music, bruh. Loving it.
Oh, come on. Attach.
I have a topic idea.
You do?
I do. What would you put your kids in an Uber?
I think I have.
Alone?
No, but my friend does in New York. Take him to school.
Because Margot woke up at 9:20. Avery's late. And I'm like, she said, I had to wake up Ma, and I hate waking up Ma to do this. And I was like, you could have put her in an Uber. And Margot's like, I ain't putting my baby in an Uber by herself.
No, I wouldn't do it.
Why not?
I don't know.
14, not 6. So the conversation is, you see, you smell what I'm stepping in, I'm sure.
I smell what you stepping in. The history of logs. This is the longest log that I started about 24 hours ago.
And what's really crazy is you can just hit schedule and it'll do it all by itself.
Unfortunately, it doesn't.
That's why I wouldn't be a good program director. Things like details would get overlooked. I try to stay away from the devil, and I hear he's in the details. I'm a good Christian man.
Jeff Smith always getting on here bragging about stuff.
I know, right? It seems like every day is his Friday.
I know.
It's like his Friday gets earlier and earlier in the week every week. Like last week it was Thursday. This week it's Wednesday. Yeah, but we don't work on weekends, Jeff.
Right now.
Of course, he's got 10 days off after this day. Oh, yeah, I got to remember to go to that thing on Sunday. If I forget, I'll be reprimanded.
By
the boss. And I don't know what form the boss will take, whether it'll be a promotions boss or a programming boss or a big overall operations boss, or if I'll get an angry phone call with drop what you're doing and head on. Why'd you forget this? Nah, I won't forget.
I will. I need to go put on my fridge calendar.
Sunday through Wednesday, 13-hour shifts. Woo. Oh. Yeah, I haven't screwed up yet today, have I?
You will now. Oh, man, I'm not confident in myself right now. Why am I so nervous?
Why are you nervous?
I don't know.
Do you want to do this story regular and then take another story and like experiment with it? Like record the bit and listen back to it and you know what I mean? Kind of figure out a little more what we want to do with it? Or do you want to go with it as is, as we were talking about it?
Let's explore it as if we're not going to do it, and maybe something will trigger in my head that'll be funny. If that makes sense.
All right. I will be on the ready for your split-second decision. $1 million.
Now back to Danny and Country Corey.
I like it.
On 98.1 The Max.
Did this woman really think no one would notice $1.2 million?
I really don't know. I guess this story is that's the only conclusion you can come to is that she thought they were just going to forget about it.
There's a 33-year-old named Kaylin Spadoni. I like her name. She lives in New Orleans, and she checked her Charles Schwab investment account in February. She found $1.2 million in there. So, like any other normal person, she took it.
She was like, oh, look, money. She transferred it out of her Schwab account and into her bank account. And she went on a spending spree like you do. The weird thing about it, she works at the sheriff's department.
She works at the sheriff's department.
Oh,
got herself a new Hyundai Genesis, a new house. I mean, just come on. What if I spend it? Then they won't know where it's gone. So I never, right?
They can't track the account it went to through the computer. No. I don't know. So eventually they figured out what had happened was, and she kept dodging them and ignoring their calls and messages. Then they got the police involved. The sheriff's department went down to her office and arrested her for theft, bank fraud, and illegal transmission of monetary funds. Now, if somebody puts money in your bank, don't use it. Tell them, call the bank and say, I got $4 million put in my bank. Can I have it? They're going to say, no. Thanks for letting us know about the mistake. And then you need to be like, I don't know what to call it, very aggressive. And just like call them and be like, oh man, look for who's to blame. Who's to blame for this? You know what I mean? Since we're in such a blame culture, we need an investigation.
Well, and sometimes you'll get a reward for being honest.
Like the $82 deposit she was supposed to get.
But she got $1.2 million in there.
And maybe she thought, this is my ship. It has come in.
Call it.
If you're going to keep that money, run.
Maybe she should call.
I would love to hear from her. If she were to call, I would answer the phone because I have one question. Why did you not run? You got $1.2 million. Why did you stay in New Orleans? France, Mexico?
This is a collect call from the county jail. Do you accept the charges?
Heck yeah, I do.
Hey, is this Corey?
Yeah, is this Miss Sedona?
It is. Hey, I need you to bail me out.
What are you gonna do if I bail you out? Are you gonna run?
Oh, I only got one leg.
So why did you think you could keep that money?
Because I got one leg.
Were you gonna buy another leg and then run?
Well, my house is now a one-legged house. I needed a special house for one leg, so I have a bar everywhere so I can hop around. And I changed my name from Kayleen to Eileen.
Okay, great.
Can you come bail me out?
Come on, Eileen, I can't do that.
Well, see, they made me just sit at the desk when I was on the sheriff's department because my leg got shot, and then I couldn't go out and ride around and patrol. So I just sat at the desk all day looking at my Charles Schwab account and going up and down. I made $82 on that GameStop stock.
Wow.
So I took that $82 and I put it back in there. And so if my leg never got shot, I never would have taken the $1.2 million. You smell what I'm stepping in? I'm only stepping in with 1 foot though. You're like, well, I have to say, you smell what I'm hopping in.
It's ridiculous.
So you gonna bail me out or not?
I can't bail you out, Eileen. I don't have 1.2 million.
Well, I don't either anymore.
But you used to. For a minute you did.
You know what I do have? I have a lot of extra socks. You know how you lose them in the dryer? Well, I only need one. So if you would like to just have one sock, I got one for you.
All right.
You can do like that red hot chili pepper thing. I love the red hot chili peppers. You know what I love about red hot chili peppers?
Socks.
And they got 2 feet.
Okay.
You know what? And I don't care. I put in that $82. You give somebody an inch. I didn't take a foot. I only got one.
You could take a foot if you needed, couldn't you?
I couldn't do it.
That's funny.
You know what? I'm just one step closer to being in prison.
All right. Thank you, Eileen.
You walked into that one now, didn't you?
We're going to talk to the mayor of Midtown coming up.
Oh, do you want to? Because I can see him on the screen, not amused. We are so not as cool as the mayor of Midtown.
Well,
not amused.
We'll find out what he thinks of this stupidity in minutes.
About as stupid as his haircut.
I hate that you're doing the story right now because that's my first break.
Oh, no wonder he was mad.
I was pissed. I was like, oh, why? All the news.
I mean, we've been sitting on this story all morning.
I hate that.
Good times. Good times.
Good times.
Did you have Danny call and act like some redneck?
Oh no, I definitely did not.
Well, then I don't think we're in any danger of overkill.
Did it go okay?
What's that?
Why are you? What's that noise?
What?
It's popping real bad.
Check your mic connection.
Good.
Maybe the other end.
Yeah, it's popping real bad.
Popping.
Yeah.
Do you have another short?
It's from stealing Tyler in the mic. Leaning in that big back chair. Hey, does he have an airplane bottle of like whiskey in front of his computer? That seems to be better.
Is that any better?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
What was it?
What's that?
Did you figure out what it was, or
I have no idea. I just unplugged things.
Just unplugged it and plugged it in again.
Yeah.
Hoping to improve the connection. So what have you been up to, Ross?
None. Morning. Doing it. Had open mic last night. More people coming out. That was good.
So if softball gets rained out today, like it probably will, I didn't even realize the weather. Would you guys rather do the podcast tonight?
For 6?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Or tomorrow. It doesn't matter to me.
I'm okay with whatever.
Yeah.
Because you're right. If softball's probably going to be rained out today, but they'll want to make it up. So, and like you said, the scheduling opportunities are thin. Because when you're involved with kids' sports, they want that shit going on every day.
Jeff says hello to Ross. Yeah, I was just telling him, we have softball tonight, soccer tomorrow, soccer Friday, softball and soccer Saturday.
No, not.
And that's one kid.
That's one?
That's one kid.
She's playing soccer and softball?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I thought you had one in one and the other in the other. So what do you got the other one in?
Drugs.
Right.
So she's the happier of the two.
She is in parkour, as we'll call it, and she gets to do that on her own time. But she's going to basketball, and that's a winter sport.
Do they have parkour for 8-year-olds?
Well, we got her a membership to the rock wall. So when one goes and does her sports, she gets to go there. And then she gets to practice her Ninja Warrior stuff.
So growing up, we had money. And we got one sport. I don't get the whole 3 sports and all that. That's a lot, man.
It's not a lot of money. No. It's like $150 for each.
No, it's time. My parents are like, no, like you get one and that's it. And like that, and you better finish the season too. There's none of the quitting stuff.
Well, yeah.
No, we're not quitting. No,
yeah, no quitting.
No, we're not quitting. But I'll tell you this though. I mean, I can remember till I was about 9, maybe 9, 10, 12.
Yeah.
I did softball, soccer, track. It ends when you're like around 10 to 12 because you're not good at all of them.
Well, that and you actually go to in middle school, they start offering the sports
And then you don't
Right.
make the team, so then you're done.
You
Then
don't,
you don't play.
yeah, you don't make
You
the
don't
team. You don't make the team because you have to be on a travel team, a competitive team, to make the school team. And it didn't used to be that way. You know how much you said that soccer and softball were like $150 each. You know how much volleyball was? $900. And it was a cheap one.
Oh my God.
And it was the cheapest. Dude, what is it? Metro volleyball was like $1,400 or $1,500. Avery's going to play 8-year-old Germantown softball. Sorry.
Little league. Just little league.
God almighty.
I don't know.
What have I done with my life? And she hates the team. She hates it. And it was so ridiculous.
Well, you only got 1 year to pay for it. There you go.
They flip-flopped 3 times on whether or not they were going to have practice on Sunday. And they ended up not having practice for the very same reason that the very first time on Thursday they said there would be no Sunday practice. What are you doing? Who's running this? It's awfully
Other
expensive.
parents with other lives. You know? Like, I don't remember it being the big production that it was. But I mean, I was the kid playing it. But, you know, we'd have practice once a week leading up to the season, and that was it. And then once the season starts, there was no practice, and there was only the game on Saturdays.
Right.
And that was it. Like, I don't remember it being
Now
the
it's the
daunting
4
thing that it was.
Yeah, 4 days.
Or
4 days
became.
a week. All right. So what are we going to talk about here? This? Did we just do the break? All right.
I don't know. Bernie Madoff died.
Oh yeah, we can talk about that. Tell me about that.
Ross, that's on you.
All right, I didn't really.
Now back to Danny
We know Corey doesn't have one.
Oh, shut up, Danny.
and Country Corey
Yeah.
on 98.1 The Max.
I just saw where Bernie Madoff died in prison. I know he was associated with Ponzi schemes. What did he do again?
Yeah, the pyramid scheme, man. He scammed people out of $64 billion back in 2008 and got caught for it, which is beautiful. And he was like the only guy who went to jail for the whole crash. Like, he was like the poster boy for all of it, even though trillions were lost. So many people had dipped their hands in, but he was the only guy who got caught. I think
Ross
it's because
Turner
Kevin
is doing
Bacon-
this. What?
I think Kevin Bacon put money into this whole thing too.
But what was it?
It's like, I'm asking you, you know how the pyramid scheme works?
Not really.
It's like, I ask you for $5, you hit your friends to ask them for $5, and you ask them for $5, and everybody ends up winning money as long as people keep giving money down the trough.
Oh, so it's like Danny's How to Make $1 Million with a DVD idea.
Yeah.
But mine's brilliant.
Okay.
You,
All right.
you have a commercial and you say, buy my DVD and you learn how to make $1 million. And then when you put the DVD in, it's like, now convince people to just buy your DVD.
Okay. Yeah. That is a pyramid scheme.
Right?
Yes. That's a pyramid scheme. And
Now-
it might be illegal.
I thought it was more like with funds that really didn't exist.
Yeah. I mean, it was one of those things. I'm dumbing it down, but it was one of those things where as long as people kept putting money into the pot, no one was the wiser. Like, he just basically stole your money. But if you kept putting money into the fund, it was like no one knew anything.
It appeared like an investment.
Yeah. It appeared that everybody was making money, and he would convince you not to take your money out, to keep it in the market. Don't withdraw it because this is the time. See, everything's going up. The housing market, everything's going well. So he'd convince you to stay.
Yeah, and then I mean, like, there was a whole floor doing fake invoices and stuff. Richard Dreyfuss did a great job playing Bernie Madoff. If you ever saw that show,
I didn't watch the movie. I remember he was doing it though.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I was just saying my favorite video of Bernie Madoff was when he was getting punched in the face by some random guy leaving the court. Like, he was handcuffed and someone just decked him. And I was like, that was all of America right there.
I don't read many books, but for some reason I got intrigued by Bernie Madoff's daughter-in-law's book that she wrote after all this went down because his son, her husband, killed himself after
Yeah.
it happened.
Yeah.
And I just thought it was interesting because from what I can gather, these kids didn't know. This family did not know this was going on. They even worked there.
Yeah.
And they're the ones who started blowing the whistle.
Oh,
with
really?
His own kids. So you go from a lie of a life for a long time. And that's, I guess, why he couldn't live with himself, because they were part of doing all this, but I don't think they were part of the whole scheme, but didn't know it was a scheme. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They took part in it, and if they blew the whistle, good for them. It's shame. I can only imagine what that kind of attention would do to you. You know, like the whole world is now angry because, again, these were the people that they were the face of the 2008 collapse.
Right.
They weren't the cause of it. They were just the face of it. And that was like during Occupy Wall Street. That was like all this. So they just got he got everybody's anger, which was unjustified, even though stealing $64 billion is pretty bad.
It was people's, retirement. It was everything they had in life.
Yeah.
And think of how you look at your father and then all that comes crashing down and your dad's nothing but a fraud. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know how you can handle it.
True. And as terrible as that is, it's still amazing that he was the only one that went to prison.
It really
that we heard about. So, that should have been just the tip of the iceberg, but unfortunately it wasn't.
Ross has got your chance to win $100 coming up in just a couple of minutes with the $25K payday on the Max. I figured I'd spare you the tease.
Thank you so much. I love you.
Spare you the tease there. So
I was going to Google this. So is a felt hat